We have other stateless societies such as the Arawak and Amazonia cultures. In South America, we have the Arawak. East of the Andes Mountains in South America, other Amerindian societies are beginning to make the transition to agriculture. Perhaps the most prominent were the Arawak, a people living along the Orinoco River in modern Venezuela. Having begun to cultivate manioc, or a tuber also known as cassava or yucca, the source of tapioca, along the banks of the river, they gradually migrated down to the coast and then proceeded to move eastward along the northern coast of the continent. Some occupied the islands of the Caribbean Sea. In their new island habitat, they lived by a mixture of fishing, hunting, and cultivating maize, as well as beans, manioc, and squash, and other crops such as peanuts, peppers, and pineapples. As the population increased, a pattern of political organization above the village level finally appeared, along with recognizable social classes headed by a chieftain whose authority included control over the economy. Again, the Arawak practiced human sacrifice as well, and some urban centers contained ball courts, suggesting the possibility of contact with those of Mesoamerica. In most such societies where clear-cut class stratifications had not yet taken place, men and women were considered of equal status. Men were responsible for hunting, warfare, and dealing with outsiders, while the women were accountable for the crops, the distribution of food, the maintaining of the household, and bearing and raising children. Their roles were complementary and were often viewed as a divine division of labor. In such cases, however, women in the stateless societies of North America held positions of greater respect than their counterparts in the river valley civilizations of the ancient world. And so that is a very stark contrast. They see in the stateless societies of North America, women held positions of greater respect than the counterparts in the river valley civilizations that emerged in the ancient world. Concerning the Amazonia, substantial human activity was also apparently taking place in the Amazon River Valley as well. Scholars have been skeptical that advanced societies could take shape in the region because the soil was believed to lack adequate nutrients in order to support a large population. Recent archaeological evidence, however, suggests that in some areas where decaying organic matter produces a rich soil suitable for farming, such as the region near the modern river port of Santarém, large agricultural societies may have once existed. More information about this previously unknown culture must await further archaeological evidence, however. And so we'll end with that activity in the Amazonia. We will wait to see if a previously unknown culture has existed in that area. It is interesting to note the Arawak people along the Orinoco River in modern Venezuela.